That's kind of crazy.
Okay,
Well, it can't be all that extra weight too.
okay, so now I'm gonna try one of the first prototype of the SandDune.
Oh, you're taking already?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
which is different than the one that I have on my place. Is also my one is more soft. It's softer than this one. This is rigid, and I can just stand on it, and I can shift the balance, shift the weight, and press to feel more aware, to have more awareness of my leg, and try to simulate as my old foot were doing on the ground. Try to have the better sensation so I can give my nervous system a signal back to my leg and try to walk better and more properly. This is something that requires time, but I can do it a little bit every day, and it's not painful at all.
Yeah, and that'd be very hard on a hard surface.
Yeah, no, it's really hard. And the second things that I can do to work on my stump and leg is be on the knee, both of the sides, just being here on the knee. And again, shift the weight and work on my strength also.
Good
And
for
try-
stretching out the whole knee too, because she's not able to totally stretch out the range of motion because the prosthetic stops it from being able
Yeah.
to stretch all the way.
Yeah, exactly. This is so annoying. I can't bend the knee all the way down if I want to do squat or just, sit, or cycling as well. It's the same things. I
Yeah.
can do it with prosthetic, with the socket. But working on the SandDune now, without feeling pain, I can slowly try to sit on my heels.
Yeah, you're getting a lot better range of motion like
Yeah.
that in your knee or knee joint right now.
Yeah.
And you've never tried really that before, have you?
No, not on the knee.
Yeah. And see, the more you do that, the more comfortable it's going to be on the stub and on the knee joint, and then through everything through your whole posterior chain too, because you're pretty much on a level playing field right there, just transferring your balance back and forth.
Exactly, and also because I fractured my femur in two parts, I can also shift. Can have more weight on the leg, and the more weight and more pressure I have on the bone, the easier and faster will be the healing process. So, in this way, I can work safely and also help my bones to recovery.
And you do that through oxygenated circulation of the blood going all the way down as far as it can, and then coming back up again. And that's where your healing process starts.
Exactly, and yeah.
I keep forgetting that through everything you've gone through, that you actually had two breaks in your femur too. So I mean, just off of that recovery, and being able to walk after that alone is big. But then being able to walk on a prosthetic that's not even a permanent one is a big deal too.
Exactly, and even like the tibialis bone here has to recover.
Yeah.
Because we saw from my last X-ray, the bone is not completely healed.
Okay.
That's why I also feel more pain when I walk on the socket, and because I can't engage the muscle anymore without having the ankle.
Yeah.
The bone's density with the time is gonna be a little bit more, gone.
Yeah.
And will be more fragile.
Yeah.
So if I can actually put my weight on it and reinforce the bone, would be the best, because I don't want to break also my residual part of the bone, and at some point the muscle is gonna be completely gone and atrophy. So.
And then also the damage to your spinal cord, and in terms of the two different places, correct?
Yeah, I broke the bones in three different places. Yeah.
You're doing pretty good for less than 6
Yeah.
months, right?
Yes. Yeah, the completely recovery, like being good 100% will be 1 year and a year and a half
Yeah.
for the bones and all the injuries that I had.
Yeah.
So
And it's so weird to see the stump actually going in there because it's like I've never seen a leg disappear in a sand dune.
yeah, right? That's a good trick, huh?
That's pretty interesting. How'd she do
It's a
that one?
Halloween trick.
How did she do that one? That's
It's a
pretty good.
Halloween trick. No more leg.
So is that comfortable on the stump?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not painful.
Okay, that's good.
It's not painful at all.
And you just kind of work through the pain to where pretty soon you won't even feel it, to where it won't bother you at all.
Yeah, and
This
especially
is going to have carryover results when you get your final prosthetic in terms of the stump going in there, and then how you're able to adapt with the leg on.
exactly. Yeah, and also for the sensation, because the nerves, they have been cut, so they have to be regenerated, and then
You can see you getting tiny little fluctuations of flex in there in terms of your thigh and part of your calf too.
mhm. Yeah, I have a lot of skin here, extra
Yeah,
skin,
wow,
so
yeah.
yeah. So yeah.
That kind of jumps forward a little bit from the water in there.
From here.
Yeah, you can see it kind of skip a little
Mhm.
bit because of the water moving around.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel pretty good. It's not painful, and I can force a little bit on pressing down. And yeah, because my leg is always numb, working on that is gonna help the nervous system for sure to have a better feelings and better sensation of what's going on around the leg and below the leg. So
So it's so nice for you to come up and actually come meet me and hang around
Yeah.
and do all your
Yeah.
stuff up in Palm Springs since you've
Thank you.
never been here in your whole life.
no, I never been here. Never been here. Yeah. And it's so good to try different type of the density of the sand dunes
Exactly.
and figure out which is the best for me, either for working with the stump only or working using my prosthetic, because the softer one that I have, I feel good
Yeah.
with the prosthetic, and I actually feel the energy return, which
Yeah.
I don't have it yet with this prosthetic, with this foot. And it's really complicated sometimes to understand what's the best for me, because I had to try a different one.
Yeah. So we always keep softer, less dense ones around, specifically for situations like this, but then also for a lot of the children that we work with too, that don't have that much weight. So the less
Exactly.
weight, the more effective it's going to be, the softer it is, the more they're going to penetrate into there, and the more they're going to get neurofeedback and get their balance challenged. Because walking is really not as hard as you think. It's just using your marching muscles and transfer balance, and then being comfortable on one foot at a time with your stride. That's it.
Yeah, I'm trying to connect the nervous system and teach again to the nervous system how to walk and how to, manage this new situation. And it's all about practice. So now I want to show how I can do with the prosthetic, using this one. So yeah.
No cane?
First of all, I can step on it without feeling pain.
Yeah, that's good.
And with this one, which I like a lot, you can tell that my prosthetic foot can go deeper
All the way
into
down,
the
yeah.
sand dune, and I can actually, shift away the step on it.
Oh wow.
and working on the balance better
You're gonna be doing high
in a
knees.
safe way. Huh?
You're gonna be doing high knees
And-
pretty soon.
Almost
Almost.
not fast, like slow,
No,
but
no, just
but
slow
I
that
can
slow
do
and then work your speed up. You just get the motion. knocked
yeah,
out.
because the SandDune can absorb my weight
Yeah.
and then give me a little bit of the energy back when I have to step on the other side.
Yeah.
So, and eventually also just going doing squat and press, working on the pressure only.
And let's see here, go into kind of a little mini squat, see how far you go down that too. Okay, so you're pretty good, and that's usually that's stopping you from being able to bend all the way
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
But
yeah. It's
holding
the
that position is pretty good. for
it's the
just,
socket.
yeah, there you go.
But see how the foot goes down?
Yeah, it's digging in there.
Yeah.
So that allows your whole leg to go ahead and adapt into the position to where it's more comfortable in terms of being over your feet.
Exactly. And also like the bouncing part. Trying to
Rebounding,
feel, yeah.
lymphatic system.
Mm-hmm.
Good for your hormones too. No answer.
Yeah.
Good for
Good for
hormones.
my hormones, yeah.
Oh, phenomenal for hormone regulation.
For the
So,
hormones, yeah.
yeah, we get women that are postpartum depression that don't have to take hormone replacement therapy after it from doing that.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, look at that. That looks good.
Doing good?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the main things is not feeling pain, you know, and try to figure out the balance for sure in a safe way.
So you're
And-
putting your full amount of weight into this rather than
Yeah.
where they use like the Alter G machine
Yeah,
to only put 20% of your weight down into it. It's not going to really simulate what your walking is over your feet until you actually get up to about 80% weight down on your feet. And then when you go up to 90 and then full weight down on your feet, that's how you start training the marching muscles to actually start being able to transfer balance, being on one foot at a time while you put your foot out in front of the other one, and then you transfer your balance, and then stride increases, stamina, everything goes along with it.
exactly. And I can feel the glutes engagement and the lat engagement as well. That's why I love to press on it
Yeah.
and try to march on the sand dune, because I can feel the engagement on the glutes. Because every time I press, I have to, I have to use my glutes to do it, because
And you can't press
not
this-
having the foot anymore, I'm not pressing with the bottom of the foot using and stabilize with the ankle, but I had to do it from the hip, so my glutes is on fire now, honestly.
Yeah, and the harder you push down one foot at a time, the more it's going to activate your glutes.
Exactly. And I'm much needed, because I couldn't use it for a couple months. They were gone on my leg. The strength and the power and the muscle were gone. So now I feel I'm happy. I'm happy to do that. I'm getting tired. Getting
know.
tired, yeah. See, I can step.
Oh,
There you go. Sit down.
cool. Good one.
Thank you.
It's
It's pretty long, but I will